Hello, it's Tina Sibley and welcome back to part 2 of how to connect your domain to your web hosting account. So in part 1 we looked at everything you needed to do to change your DNS servers. So in other words, you went to Namecheap and you pointed the domain servers to your web hosting account with Hostgator. Now there's a little extra step that you may need to do in the Hostgator account itself. So get the email that Hostgator sent you. It's really important that you keep this email safe because you will be using it over and over again. And just simply log in following the link that they gave you to go to your control panel. Again, use that link and it will take you here to your login page. Use the username and password that they also sent you in the same email, and that takes you through to your control panel. And what you need to do is to scroll right down, so use the scroll bar on the right hand side and scroll down to where it says domains, and you need to add on domain. Now then, it's worth mentioning at this point, if this is the very first site that you're setting up after first registering with your Hostgator account, you don't actually need to do this step. So if you remember, when you set your Hostgator account up, there would have been two boxes. One saying, I want to register a new domain through Hostgator, and the other one saying, I've already got my domain name and here it is. So if this is the first site that you're putting together, you don't actually need to do this step. But I thought it was worth mentioning because if you've subsequently bought a second or third or fourth domain and you are now adding those to your web hosting, then you do actually need to do this step. So for any second or subsequent domain, for an opt-in page or an additional blog, then you need to click on Add on Domain. When you click there, you get through to this screen, and it's nice and simple. You just type in your domain name in the first box, type in a username in the second box. When you type in your domain name, the field will already populate in the document root, so you don't need to do anything here. Choose a password and type it in twice, and the great thing is Hostgator gives you a strength checker so that it tells you how secure your password actually is. So it's usually better to use combinations of letters and numbers and all that kind of thing. Once you've done that, click on Add Domain, and that takes you through to the add-on domain screen, and it just gives you a nice confirmation the add-on domain blah 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 blah.com has been created. And it's as simple as that. That's all you have to do at this stage with Hostgator. But remember, you only need to do this every time you're adding new domains on, not if you're setting up a new website on the original domain that you first registered with Hostgator. So that's it. Your domain name server is now pointed to your web host and everything is all connected together. So in the next video, we're going to start setting up your WordPress website or blog. So we'll see you in the next video.